So I was watching this documentary, and BBC's Natural Planet or some shit like that. I'm not sure. Anyways, one of these episodes essentially had, the exploration of different people, different cultures, and that sort of stuff. And the narrator was talking about how some villages, some cultures have not even been discovered yet by man, just because of isolation and all that sort of stuff. And his comment really struck a chord inside me. Made me started thinking, really started getting my brain juices going. And the comment was essentially that, as they were flying over at a very far distance, probably like a kilometer or so, the comment was made that what he said was basically that these are the last true free people on the planet. And that really, like I said, struck a chord. And we talk about freedom, and we're free, and we're free to choose, and free and free and free. But are we really free? Think about it. Are we free? I don't think we're free. I think we live in this perpetual illusion of freedom, where we are told our choices. And let's face it, some of the choices we have are paper or plastic. I mean, for fuck's sakes, are we really that free? Again, I think that we're living in this state of illusion that we think we're free because we can drive cars and have cell phones and shit. But think about it. Can you just pick up right now and go wherever the hell you want? No. Well, unless if you're a fucking vagabond, I'm dating myself there, a hobo, even then, homeless person, whatever. The only people who can do that sort of stuff are truly free people. People who can just say, I'm done, I'm out. I'm going to go somewhere else. I'm going to go on an adventure. What do we do when we want to go on an adventure? We have to save money. We have to plan. We have to take planes. We got to pay for tickets. We got to make sure that somebody comes and cuts the grass or feed the fish or something like that. I don't think that that's freedom. I honestly think that we are part of the living matrix, in a way, without, maybe, who knows. But I'm just saying, I think that we're part of this system that is telling us that we're free, but we're not. We are zombies. We are robots. You go to work, you punch in, you do your thing, you get paid, you go home, you spend a little time with your family, and then rinse and repeat over and over and over until you die. Right? We're told right from the beginning. I can remember when I was little. You gotta go to school, get good grades so you can get good jobs, or a good job, because I was being told specifically, so that you can pay your bills. Pay your fucking bills. Is that what life is? I don't know. There's got to be more to life than just waking up in the morning, going to your job, punching in, going home, and spending a bit of time with your family. Did you realize that we spend way more time at our jobs than with our family? Isn't that fucking ridiculous? At least the farmers back in the day spent more time at home with their families. Even if the conventional way of farming, I think, is kind of outdated, but nevertheless, I think that they spent a lot more time with their families. So ask yourself this: am I free? And I think that for me personally, anyways, my personal goal is to become truly free. What does that look like? I don't know right now. I mean, right now I am embedded in this system that is perpetuating this notion that we are free. We are not free. I've got 2 mortgages, I've got insurance, and I gotta maintain all that shit because it's my fault, of course. But now I've got to go to work and do that. To go to a job that I'm not saying I don't like, but at the same time, is it truly my passion? I don't know. Being free. What is freedom? I don't know. Getting up in the morning in your underwear, going outside, listening to the birds chirp for an hour. Maybe that's part of freedom. Maybe freedom is pursuing your business, your that idea you have, that golden nugget idea that's going to make you financially free. I keep talking to my wife about wanting to be a millionaire, and it's not because I want to gloat and say, oh, look at me, I'm fucking Mr. Hot Pants, but it's just to create that freedom. Wouldn't it be nice if I could have X amount of dollars in the bank and not have to worry about going to work? That would be freedom. My point to that last little bit is I think that there can be a balance. You can have the best of both worlds is what I'm getting at. You can have the internet while not having to worry about where the next paycheck is going to come from, and you have to go to the same old mediocre fucking job and take the same shit over and over from the same bosses and the same coworkers. I'm not complaining about my job. I'm just saying as a generalization here. So again, what is freedom? What is freedom for you? I'd love to hear your comments. I'd love to help you get to that point. I'm striving for that. That's it. I'm done pulling the same old crank and doing the 9 to 5 and going to my job, getting paid, and then paying my bills and then dying. It's not life. It's a trap. Society as we know it, especially the Western philosophy, is a trap. Avoid as many bills as possible. Anyways, let me know what you think. This is just a rant as I'm driving, so if the video is a bit choppy, you'll have to forgive me. It's part of my as-is productions that I'm launching. No edits, no fancy gimmicks, just as is. You get what you see and you see what you get. Anyways, we'll talk later. See you later.